Here's 3 books that pick me up when I'm feeling down. Okay, in no particular order. One of these books is a music book dealing with the classical period of music. It's called The Classical Style, Haydn, Mozart, Beethoven, by Charles Rosen. This book puts a lot of classical music in perspective. It helps me appreciate the humor that goes into crafting many classical works, something that is often not highlighted due to the image of classical music as quote-unquote serious and such. Anyway, that book won the 1972 National Book Award for Arts and Letters. The next book, moving forward in time, we have a book now called Playing Changes, Jazz for the New Century by Chinen. Oh, I'm trying to pronounce the name, don't know if I get the name right. But anyway, you can see on the book. Anyway, this goes to show that jazz is still alive and here to stay, even if it sounds different than what you might be used to. It's got great reviews from Sonny Rollins, got Alex Ross, and Herbie Hancock. Great reviews. I'm quite curious about John Zorn's music, and I also was delighted to see the name Mary Halverson in the book. She's a female guitarist and composer, and her music is quite refreshing and different. And you may also find some reference to Tigran Hamasyan, which I'll put in the subtitles, so you can look up that musician as well. Jazz for the New Century is fun because I got exposed to some new artists. And there's a mention of Ornette Coleman, and they mention some genres outside of jazz that have influenced it as well. Quite interesting. I recommend the book as read. And this may resonate with some people of a more spiritual bent. An Altar in the World, A Geography of Faith, written by Barbara Brown Taylor. She's the author of Leaving Church. And that book is a New York Times bestseller, which I find quite interesting. Even the titles of the chapters are quite appropriate to what's going on, and also quite in line with spirituality as well, even if they go beyond what you may be familiar with from church. One chapter that stands out to me is called Chapter 5, The Practice of Getting Lost, Wilderness. Now, how do I express this in music since I'm a musician, you might ask? Well, what I do is I pick up a guitar and tune it differently from standard tuning, and the weirder the tuning, the better, because then I'm truly lost, and then I can express musical aesthetics that I wouldn't otherwise stumble on, because the familiar fingering patterns don't work the same way anymore. You can check out my altered tuning challenge for examples of what I've done with alternative tunings from 2020 onward. I have a 2020 altered tuning challenge, a 2021 altered tuning challenge reboot. I even have a 2022 edition of the challenge and a 2023 edition. You can find them in some of my playlists, by the way. There you have it. 3 books that pick me up when I'm feeling down. The Classic Style, Haydn, Mozart, and Beethoven by Charles Rosen. Playing Changes by Chinen. The subtitle of that book is Jazz for the New Century. And last but not least, An Altar in the World, A Geography of Faith by Barbara Brown Taylor. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I wish you all peace of mind and good health. And citations for the books in the description below. Okay, thank you. Bye.